This is grade 5, module 1, lesson 12. And the objective in this lesson is to multiply a decimal fraction by single-digit whole numbers, including using estimation to confirm the placement of the decimal point. So in 5th grade, we're looking for the students to think about what a reasonable answer is by using the estimations. There's a lot of times they're doing calculations and it doesn't really relate to what they're looking for. So this is number 1 from the homework. It says choose a reasonable product for each expression. Explain your thinking in the spaces below using words, pictures, or numbers. So the problem for 1A is 2.1 or 2 1/10 times 3. So the students should know already that 2 times 3 is equal to 6. So hopefully they can see the relation that 2.1 or 2 1/10 times 3 is going to be somewhere close to 6. And looking at my answer, I'm going to take a guess that this is going to be my answer right here. The students would then go ahead and multiply this out. And see, in fact, that the answer is 6.3 or 6 3/10. So that's a very simple, basic case of trying to find the reasonable answer or the reasonable product. We're going to go into the word problem, and this is problem number 3 from the homework. It says Tim is painting his storage shed. He buys 4 gallons of white paint and 3 gallons of blue paint. Each gallon of white paint costs $15.72, and each gallon of blue paint is $21.87. How much will Tim spend in all on paint? So my target sentence is Tim will spend blank on paint. So here's my target sentence. Now I'm going to try to come up with a reasonable answer by using estimation. So I do know that white paint is about $15 and I need 4 gallons, so that's going to give me 60. And I do know the blue paint is about $20 and I need 3 gallons of that. Okay. So for total for the white and blue paint, I should be close to $120. Around $120. This is if a child is doing the math and they're getting an answer of $1.20 or even like $5,000, you'll know that those answers aren't reasonable. So we want the students to realize if it's not close to $120, maybe you should go back and look at your work. So now we're going to find the exact costs of these paints. Okay. So for the white paint, we have $62.88. And for the blue paint, we have $65.61. So at this point, I can see that what my estimation was $60, and I knew that $15.72 is going to be a little bit more than that, so $62.88 seems pretty good. Blue paint, I had my $60 in my estimation, and I calculated and got $65.61, which is pretty good because I was using $21.87 for my exact numbers. Now I'm going to take these two totals here, and I'm going to add them together because they're asking how much will Tim spend in all, so I need to add those two together to get my answer. So I'll write it over here. And when I add these together, I have $128.49. And going back, that is pretty close to $120, so I know that my answer is reasonable, and I can check my math to see that I am correct.